And now I want to show everyone a very unique feature on the charts. So the platform will allow for order adjustments directly on the chart. So for anyone who primarily trades stocks or future contracts, you're probably going to find this useful because once your order is routed on any stocks or futures positions, the trade will display directly on the charts, and you can make adjustments to the order on the chart screen. For example, let's say I want to buy shares of Tesla. Maybe under the assumption that it's going to fill that 206 gap. So if I left click on the bid or the ask at the top, we buy at the ask and sell the bid. So if I'm trying to go long, I'm going to left click on that 201.20. It's going to take us to our order ticket. You're going to notice a options chain here at the top. We're just going to ignore that for now because if you notice at the bottom, it is displaying our order ticket that we are buying shares of Tesla stock. Get rid of this. So let's say I want to get this a little bit lower than where it's at, say 200. Right now, the market's closed, but we can still route an extended trade. So I'm going to change the time and force to EXT. So above review and send, you're going to see order type is set to limit. Time and force, I changed it to EXT for extended hours. Let's just buy one share for now. Once I click review and send, it'll give me a second opportunity to make sure everything is right. And then I'm going to send that order. So now you can see it's working in the top left at 200. I'm going to navigate back to the charts by clicking on this icon. And you can now clearly see that working order at 200 right here. If I want to adjust it, let's say I'm trying to get filled a little bit quicker, I can double click on that working order and drag and drop the price level where I want Tesla to be at. So let's say I'm trying to get filled right here. And there you go. We got filled at 201.34. And we can double check that this order has been filled by going to the activity page. Let's go to activity. And there is the order detail. So I dragged up to 203.05. Since it's trading down at 201, I got filled at 201.34. Time and force, extended hours, and this is the time that we got filled at right there. Okay. So that also works for stop losses. So now that this order has been filled, you're going to see on the charts, it shows us exactly our entry. If I want to put a stop loss, I'm going to go back to the positions tab. I'm going to right click on the Tesla position. So there's my shares. Select close position. And same thing above review and send, we're now going to change the order type to a stop loss. So let's do a stop limit order like that for stop market. And let's say I want to stop out of this trade if Tesla drops down to, just an example, 199.00. Review and send. So it's letting us know that the market's closed. It will begin working during the cash session. So let's hit send order. Let's go back to the chart tab. So now you can see both of those filled orders where our entry was at 201.34, and you can see the stop loss right there as well. And we don't have trailing stops, but you can actively monitor your positions. So if you're looking at the charts, you're looking at the price action while the market's open, you're seeing that Tesla's moving higher. You can slowly drag this stop higher, or if the market's moving against you and you don't want to get out of the position yet, you can slowly drag this a little bit lower as well. So maybe I want to drag this all the way down to 190. Once I let go, that order has been replaced. And again, we can confirm this by going to activity. Turn on our filters. So you can see the original stop order was at 199. We dragged it and replaced it to 190. So the original order got canceled. This is now the new working stop order. Okay. This also works for any bracket orders. For anyone who likes to do OCO orders, you can do a bracket. So just an example, I'm going to cancel this stop order. I'm going to right click, and the very last option, you're going to see the bracket feature. Once I select that, you're going to see a close profit and a risk management area as well. So let's say I want to take profits at 206 and stop out again at 199. And once I click review and send this, it's going to send both of these orders to the market. If I go back to the chart tab, you're now going to see both of those working orders. And same thing, you can drag and drop this and make these adjustments directly on the chart. So this will work for any stocks or ETFs that you trade, and also any outright futures contracts that you trade as well.